students, today we are going to discuss a topic on oxidation and reduction. So, the reactions also involves the gain or loss of oxygen or hydrogen by the substances. So, oxidation, which is the gain of oxygen or a loss of hydrogen. That is why I kept as gain of plus and the minus, which resembles as the loss of hydrogen. So, when it comes to the reduction, where it is loss of oxygen and the gain of hydrogen, this involves in this process. So let me tell you, give an examples. Whereas copper plus oxygen in the presence of heat, which gives copper oxide. The next example is copper oxide plus hydrogen in the presence of heat gives copper plus water. So here oxygen, oxidation was taking place, whereas the reduction over here, no oxygen, only hydrogen will be there. So here, which is involving the reduction process. Let me tell you about one reactants get oxidized while the other won't get reduction takes place, so in a particular reaction. So such reactions are known as oxidation reactions or oxidation reduction reactions or redox reactions. Here I wrote redox reactions. So let me tell you, giving a small examples. Here I've taken the Cu or copper oxide plus hydrogen gives rise to copper plus water, H2O. So here when you see the copper which is taking place, the reduction process, and H2 which is combined with oxygen, which is an oxidation, addition of oxygen. So here, and you can see some other examples like zinc oxide plus copper gives rise to zinc plus carbon monoxide, whereas manganese oxide plus HCl, hydrochloric acid, gives rise to manganese chloride plus water plus chlorine. So this is how the reactions are taking place in this redox reactions. So now I'm going to discuss about another topic, this corrosion. What do you mean of a corrosion, children? You can say, as if you have metals like iron and all, which is of even silver, gold, whatever you take, in the starting the new thing which shines. So when it is used, it always loses its luster, the shyness, and it gets the reddish brown. Particularly you can see this on in iron, where the reddish brown corrosion which takes place. That means that coloring, the shading part is nothing but the powdery substances, is nothing but the corrosion. We call it as rusting of iron. So this occurs in the presence of the moisture. So that is why we call it as corrode, and this process is known as corrosion. You can also see this process in the damage of car bodies, also in bridges, iron railing, ships, and also some other metals also, especially those of iron. So corrosions of iron is a serious problem. Every year an enormous amount of money is spent to replace the damaged iron. The next one is rancidity. What do you mean of rancidity, children? The rancidity means, children, if you have tasted the food, the food which is left over for a long time, the taste changes. So the taste or the smell of a long time stored food is nothing but we call it as rancidity. When fats and oils are oxidized, exposed, they become rancid, and they smell, addition of microbes, what we can say, and taste changes. Usually substances which prevent oxidation, that is antioxidants, that is antioxidants are added to the foods containing fats and oil. So they keep the food in airtight containers, help to slow down the oxidation. That means slow down in the sense, if you talk in biology, you can say as the growth we are stopping in to change the taste. But in pickles and all, we add more amount of oil and salt. In pickles, if you take oil and salt, that is nothing but your NaCl, what we call the common table salt, we add more, so that because of this oil and because of the main purpose of the salt, what happens, the microbes won't develop, so the taste will be like that. And if the day by day you can taste the pickle very tasty, it will be taste very good. Because of the oil also, it won't allow the microbes to develop. The growth of microbes doesn't take place. So this process is called it as rancidity. This is about today's topic. Thank you.